Good morning. Happy Father's Day. I just love all the different motorcycles that come in here for repair. This one barely needed some love. She just needed a cable replacement. Big old Victory, 106 cubic inch. We've got that shroud down there off right now, keeping that battery charged until he picks it up. But I love the fairing on the bike. Love the way the black and the chrome. There's not too much of either. Damn good looking bike. Big Victory. Overdrive. A beautiful 81 CB 750 Honda in immaculate shape. This one needed a little bit of love. Repeat customer, different bike, but just love all of them. Love all of them. But this one is exceptionally clean. It's just always a pleasure and an honor to work on these beautiful machines. Sometimes they'll fool you. Sometimes those beauty queens do not run like they should. But this one is a very well-maintained lady CB 750K Honda. All kinds of power, baby. GL 650. Silver wing. Not a gold wing, baby. Silver wing. She came in for some love, horns, brakes, a few other odds and ends. But this is one of my favorite Hondas. I swear it is. What a good looking touring bike. Seat's a little loose right now because I had to have that off. But, I mean, just damn good looking bike. I mean, it really is. Well maintained. Shaft driven. Yeah. Those engine cases are just in great shape. Love her. Ooh. Big KLX 450. Needing some love. Need some clothes. A little bit of makeup. But he brought her in for a carburetor rebuild. The interesting thing about this one is that that subframe right there basically folds up to get you the airbox and the carburetor. So good for the engineers. It's not quick, but it's actually efficient. So KLX, there's some nice bikes, man. I mean, this one's going to be a beautiful supermoto. I mean, it really is. I think this guy's going to ride the shit out of her as well. So, yeah, big KLX 450R. Yeah. Hell of a dirt bike, man. Hell of a dirt bike. Upgrading the exhaust. Yep. I like these boys. These Honda CBs. Man, it's just amazing how many are still on the road and appear to be in wonderful condition. I mean, this is a big old 754 in absolute great shape. This guy's had another bike in here, and we're super tickled that he allowed us to work on this one also. I believe this one's a 1972 CB 754, but she's got a custom paint job. You can't tell it, but it's got some metal flake in there that looks damn nice. He didn't cheap out on it. Actually painted those side covers as well. Again, these CBs, they just last forever. Gorgeous bikes. Now, why these old girls hold a special place in my heart, I don't know. I don't know. This was a 1979 SX 175. She's in pretty damn decent shape. She's complete. She was just having a hard time idling and running. Definitely needs some love. But I've never owned a 175 myself. We got some 250 SXs, but people still try and call these Aramakis, but I just call it an AMF lightweight. But I love them. They sound good, and we're thankful to be able to work on them. When they come in like this, I don't know if it breaks my heart or makes me happy. I guess it breaks my heart in the beginning knowing that it's gotten to this condition, but it makes me happy knowing this old girl's gonna breathe again. This little Triumph Tiger Cub. Sometimes, more often than not, they come in like this, basket case, in boxes, whatever you want to call it. But, you know, just look at that beautiful motor. An Amal carburetor. That's the first time I've ever seen that design. But she's gorgeous. So, not quite sure what we're missing, what we've got, but we have definitely got the majority of the ingredients to make this old girl breathe again. Tiger Cub, baby. Triumph. Triumph. Yeah. GS 750. In wonderful shape. Truly well maintained. She needs some love. But this one's a runner for sure. Hell of a guy that owns this bike. But you know, even vintage is a responsibility, guys, gals. If you want something this pretty, you're gonna have to take care of her. Big V-Star. Whole lot of bike. I think she's close to about 1,000 pounds. But she needed some love. As clean as she is, just because she wasn't maintained the way she should have been normally. Ended up causing some shifting problems. And again, you got to ride them to take care of them. You got to take care of them to ride them. Pretty bike though. Little Sprint road bike we're putting together. We call her Speed Racer. The paint job on the tank, the front fender, and the rear seat cowl, mostly white but with a red stripe. Just reminds me of Speed Racer. I think we made sure that the engine's back in correctly and everything's been wired up properly, and now I think he's into production mode. Ironed out most of the bugs, but I just love these old girls.